Hey, welcome to the Geek Retreat podcast. My name is Steve, and I'm joined today with Mick.
What's happening?
And Jason.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, I know that one.
I got that one.
I know that one.
Boy. You want a baby Ruth?
Weeks, man.
After last week, you really had to redeem yourself, huh?
Yeah, there was an awkwardly long pause that happened at the end.
That was such a great pause. Like in the actual episode, it's so good because you're like, wait, did the recording stop or something? And it's just us,
like
super confused.
We don't know
yeah.
what's going on here.
It's funny too because in the recording, I thought you said Ocho, not Ultra.
Oh.
And that's why I was confused at first. So I was like, did he just yell Ocho? So I was like, Ocho Cinco. What are we talking about?
Right.
That's why I was like, that's why I asked if you were quoting a soccer movie.
Wait,
I was like, well, that makes sense. If he said Ocho and then he quoted a soccer movie, I guess that could be in a movie.
I got the whole Ultra thing, but I didn't. I just didn't get. It didn't click. But that's a good one.
Thank you.
I love the Goonies, bro.
Yeah, who doesn't love the Goonies?
You're a loser if you don't.
Right.
That movie is on my top 5 all-time movies.
Yeah, it is.
I know, and I was so mad that I didn't put it on.
I know, man. That movie, I could probably, if I had a gun to my head, I could probably quote that movie pretty closely to verbatim.
Damn, why you gotta get all dark? But why did the gun have to be to your head?
I don't know. I'm just thinking, if it was a life or death situation.
You just said I can quote that movie.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, if something was on the line and I needed to quote that movie, I think I could.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah, I think.
Let's go with that.
just go with that. Okay, we believe you. Yeah. No. So, I wish I could have that. I wish I had that movie somewhere, because I want to watch it with us being in the quarantine right now.
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah.
It's not. You can't find it on any of the streamings.
No, it's behind paywalls. You gotta buy it all. That's the problem I've been finding, is there's really good movies that I want to watch, but I've got to buy them all. They're everything I want to see is behind a paywall right now, and.
Well, they know they're going to make their money.
Exactly.
But it's even more. It's even more than that. A while back, I was going to try to run through some old classic sci-fi movies, and Terminator 2 is on there. Terminator 1 you can find on streaming services, but not Terminator 2. And because I think Terminator 2 is the better of, it was the one that really kicked off the trilogy, right?
I would say so, yeah.
Whatever, the saga. That was the one that set it in motion. Terminator 1 was great, but
right. Hulu is notorious for that. They'll put up a season and miss 3 episodes in a season. And you're like, what the heck? Or they'll have season 2 through all of them and not have season 1. You're like, what the? Are you kidding me?
Did you say Hulu or who was notorious?
Hulu
is notorious for it. Yeah, no,
yes, Hulu's notorious.
I don't have Hulu.
I don't either.
I think I need to get it.
It's not in my circle of friends. I gotta.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who has the hookup.
Right, exactly.
To Hulu.
My parents don't have Hulu, so I don't have Hulu.
Right.
Pretty much. Actually, I think my parents do have Hulu. I'm too lazy to download it and get it all.
Honestly, Hulu got a good selection or whatever. But when my anime, they do that a lot. It's like, are you kidding me? And it's always the major shows,
right?
Or when I was watching Survivor, because me and my wife got hooked on Survivor and we're watching that every night. Survivor. And you'll miss critical episodes and then you go to the next episode and you're like, where the heck is what's his name?
What's going on? What
happened? Are you kidding me? That was my favorite guy, and I didn't even see them bottom out. That was so horrible.
Yeah,
that was such a good. Did you guys ever watch Survivor?
No, I never got into it.
No, I mean I know it. I know the jokes and all that, you've been voted off the island jokes, but
right.
I never really.
You guys got it. It's actually pretty good. You actually because I was resistant to watch it forever, and my wife started watching it, and I was like, "Hey, this is kind of cool. I think I could be a survivor and win the $1 million."
My problem,
I've just never been into those shows like that, like that and Big Brother and Road Rules or whatever.
Yep.
I've never been able to. It doesn't catch my interest, I guess. I don't know.
The problem for me is that it doesn't feel like Survivor. Let's use that as the example. You're right, Jason. I agree with you. Like I can't do reality TV shows like those competitions. Yeah. I think it's too much politic heavy, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's like,
well, I don't like the guy.
They don't want the guy who's gonna go and survive on an island because there's people who would do that. They want the person who's gonna cause a bunch of drama and be super entertaining. And it's like, no, I want to see like Lee Sprouse on a Survivor show to win $1 million. Like, put Lee Sprouse versus Bear Grylls. And, you know what I mean? Give me those guys.
The thing, because I don't like watching like Jersey Shore and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it kind of just annoys me, like regular reality TV. When it comes down to the I don't know, the politics of everything that goes on Survivor.
Right.
It's kind of annoying because it kind of pisses me off because I get one guy that I really like.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't want to listen to politics. I really do like the competitions or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like
where they're actually doing running through the mazes and trying to get it's kind of cool rooting for some guy. It's kind of what I mean. It's kind of like watching like a gladiatorial match almost. It's cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
But that's the thing. He chooses to do the right thing instead of the wrong thing, and he gets voted off the island because of a decision he made, not because of the performance he put in. You know what I mean? It's
there's this guy named Rupert, right? He's never. There's this guy named Rupert. He's never won a Survivor.
Okay,
but he'd been on like four episodes or something like that. But dude would catch everybody's fish. Dude was nice, would take care of everybody.
Right.
And he would always get voted off because he wasn't, he wasn't that type of person to be able to stab somebody in the back.
Yeah. And that's what I mean? Yeah.
And it was like, are you kidding me? He ended up getting $1 million anyway because, I guess some kind of cellular phone donated money to actually give like the favorite Survivor character of the season. Money.
Okay.
Right. So he ended up winning $1 million because he was the favorite on the show. So I was like, good stuff. He was such a good guy. I was like,
my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue. Rupert.
So speaking of paying for movies, I finally did pay for a movie. I saw Knives Out.
Oh,
dude,
I heard it was
that
good.
movie is awesome.
Is it?
That movie is so good. They did it feels like a little like Clue, like Who Done It type thing.
Yeah.
Man, it's so good.
Has anybody watched Onward yet?
I'm on too. $20, and
I know. I'm fighting myself to go buy it, but I really want to watch it.
Yeah, $20 is a hard pill to swallow. But it's like
it's hard because it's like it's not
movie
even
theater. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it looks so cool.
It looks good. I want to see it.
But like if you think about it, like it makes sense. It's actually a good bargain because it goes back to what you were saying a long time ago, Steve. If you get something on Netflix, a whole bunch of you guys can watch it for the price of just one week. So if you do $20 and it's like a family of 3 or 4 of you, then at the theaters you would have spent 4 times like 15 or whatever the price is.
Yeah.
So that $20 actually is a good deal. If you get $20 and you guys all can watch it, then it's actually not that bad.
For me, family of 5. You know what I mean? Like we have one kid who gets the child discount, but if we don't go to a matinee or like Tuesday night drive-in, we're paying like $50 to go see a movie. For my family to go see the movie. It's expensive.
Yeah.
And that doesn't include all the extras, you know what I mean? Popcorn and soda and all that.
Exactly.
Hey, I do have to correct myself just because you remind me of it.
Yeah.
You did have to buy per person in a car. My mom was like,
back in the day.
why you tell people that I was sneaking there. I was like, I thought they pay by the card. No, motherfucker, they pay. I pay for you. I was like, oh, then why you tell us to get underneath the blankets and all like that? We were just playing with you. So my mom actually paid. I just got to get
That's
that.
good.
Okay, right.
I need to go back and reassess.
Gotta clear
some
mama's
stuff.
name.
I gotta go back and
Sorry, mama.
apologize for some stuff too, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get into that.
And I know exactly what it is.
But no, Knives Out was really good. It had an all-star cast. It's like Daniel Craig is in that movie, and he does awesome.
Daniel Craig is in there?
Yeah, all you ever know him for is like James Bond. But he plays like this detective who has this like super thick Southern drawl, and it's really good. It's really good. And
wow.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I recommend it. 100% recommend it.
How was Chris Evans in that movie? Because I'm starting to become a fan of his because of Captain America, man. He's starting to make all these movies now. I think he's trying to bring his name up as an actor.
Yeah, it was good to see him in a role that wasn't Captain America. I don't want to give away his role.
No, but just tell me how he did though.
He did great.
Did he do good?
He did great. Yeah, I loved it. He really came out of the like good boy Captain America shell, which was good.
Okay,
it's really cool. You he cusses in the movie and you hear him cuss and you're like, oh, Captain America doesn't talk like that.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, never mind. It's not Captain America, but it was a great movie. There's a lot of good people in it. So I go see it. Go spend. It's only like $4 too on Amazon Prime. The next one I'm gonna do is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's the next one I gotta buy.
Well, actually that's one of the movies that I saw.
Really?
Yeah. I actually Redboxed it, and so I didn't do it off of streaming.
Okay.
So I Redboxed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I hear the reviews aren't great, but it's a Tarantino movie, so I need to see it.
So, well, yeah, you do got to see it because of that reason. But yeah, it exactly is what you said. It wasn't great. I don't know. It won a ton of awards, dude, and I don't get it.
Did it? What were the awards?
It won like everything. If you think of it, it had it like Best Picture for Academy Award and Golden Globe, I think, and then Brad Pitt won like thousands of awards for it, and Quentin Tarantino won his own individual awards for screenplay and all this whatnot. But yeah, and which blows my mind. So Brad Pitt's getting all these awards for it, and like Leonardo DiCaprio. Sorry, how do you say his name?
Are you right? Did you have a few beers? What's going on? Are you doing all right?
No, I'm not. I think I'm having a stroke. Yeah. No, he did a fantastic job in there, dude. I think he outacted Brad Pitt, if you ask me. And not to take anything away from Brad Pitt,
right?
He did a very good job too. But like, Leo did his thing, dude. And like, for him not to win anything off of it, it blows my mind.
That's how he is all the time, though. Like
the
only award he's ever won for Best Actor was The Revenant, right?
Yep.
But he is so good. He is such a good actor. Like, there's tons of.
I think he's the best out there right now.
I think so too. I think he's like, I don't know who to compare him to. I mean, Tom Cruise is like highly regarded, but I think Leonardo DiCaprio is way better.
He is way better. And the only reason why I say he's way better is because he has range. Like Tom Cruise, he's an action star, and he knows that. So he does all the action.
Yep.
Even somebody mentioned Denzel Washington, but Denzel, he's for the most part the same character. He's always a smooth, suave, cool-mannered, kind of guy.
Right.
So you get Denzel, and I think that's why Denzel only won his award for Training Day, because he was somebody different for a change. And I don't know.
No, he was still that same. He was still that same kind of guy.
I'm gonna say it.
You think so?
Here's what I'm gonna say.
I think
I love him as an actor because he plays. I don't know. I love him as an actor. I love all his movies. Anytime he comes out with a new movie, I'm watching it.
Who we talking about?
But he's always the same guy.
Yeah.
No, not Tom Cruise.
Denzel. Okay, Denzel. Okay.
Right. But I love his movies, but he's always that same.
He is always the same guy. Yeah.
He is. He is.
But going back
smooth,
to
calm, and collected.
That's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Once upon a time in Hollywood, dude, it was like it's like it was. I don't want to say it was hard to follow the story, but it's kind of like where is this going? And like they had Margot Robbie in there playing Sharon Tate, and I felt as though she wasn't needed.
Yeah.
Really? Like she kind of like if they took her scenes out of the movie, I think it wouldn't have taken anything from it. That's not to say that she did a bad job performing.
But that maybe her writing was bad.
Yeah, I just think it was unnecessary to put it in there, and because of where it leads to in the end, I see why they probably thought that they had to put that in there, but I think it could have did without it. But yeah, I didn't think it was great, dude. I didn't really enjoy it. I was kind of losing interest. There are some scenes in it that are funny.
Right. Yeah, I heard it's more of like a comedy than, Tarantino's known for like horror or like thriller, not horror, but like thriller action. You know what I mean? But like I heard this one's a little like different. He kind of ventures into the comedy.
It's totally different, and it's like it's comedic but like serious.
Okay.
In a way, I don't know if that even makes sense, but but yeah, it's some scenes are funny, and it's Leo.
Yeah,
Leo's the one that's was basically the one making me laugh. But Brad Pitt was funny too. They were good together, but I don't know. Like I said, Leo, I think he outperformed him, and he just didn't get credit for it. But there's certain scenes that I liked from the movie, but overall, I don't think I can say it was I didn't enjoy it. I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, like I feel like Leo is the Jack Nicholson of our era. What do you think about that?
Well, it's making me think. So it's good in that sense.
I think because Jack Nicholson is good all around. And but the thing is like Leo he's not seen as that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But he's been in the game for so long. Like he was like a child actor when he first started.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Maybe not. I mean, like not like super child, not like your typical TV series child actor, but like, I mean, he's been in it for a long time, and he just like there's tons of movies I can think of that he's in it, and they're all great movies. But he just gets overlooked.
I was like a Leo hater for a while. He was like, "Oh, not this guy. I'm not gonna," but as I started to actually pay more attention to his movies, I think what was the movie before Inception? What was his? Anyway, I don't know. Or maybe it was Inception. I was like, dude, no, this guy's got it, dude. He's got the top spot.
Inception is so good. Inception is
so good. He's so good now too. Yeah, that's it. And I was like, dude, no, this guy's got it. Like he's the person to beat right now.
Yeah. No, he's I mean, he's been it's been great watching him like play the roles. Even like I don't know where I'm going with that, but like I think he's been just so good. And I would watch what was that other one he did? What was that other one? There was Shutter Island was before Inception, Jason.
Okay, is that before it or so, you said that he was good in, but I didn't see that one. So I guess I got to see that movie then.
So the one, I never saw that one either. But like the one I was thinking of was like The Aviator.
Oh yeah,
The Aviator was it was a weird movie, but he still did a great job acting.
No, he was great in Aviator. Isn't that the one where he's kind of like tweaking? He's like a germaphobe, but
he played Howard Hughes, and he like.
Am I thinking of the right one?
That dude, he builds like he's the guy who made the Albatross. It was like the huge plane. I'm sorry, I'd like to correct myself. Not about that, but Leonardo was a child actor. He was in The Growing Pains.
Oh, was he?
And in Parenthood.
Wait,
yeah.
As on a role, or like he came in for an episode or two and then that was it?
Oh, you know what? It does look like he's only in. No, it shows him in 23 episodes.
Oh wow, okay.
He played Luke Brower, but that was before my time. He was also in the Parenthood TV series.
Oh wow, okay.
And so yeah, no, I mean he's been in it since forever. His first movie is 1979.
Wow.
Romper Room and Friends TV series.
Jeez. Long time, man. He's been doing it a long time. Man.
But like, yeah, he's done all kinds of stuff. But like, there's so many movies that like are on my favorite. The Wolf of Wall Street, Django Unchained. That's on my top 5. Inception.
Maybe and also I was thinking of Catch Me If You Can. Did you see that one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Catch Me If You Can. That one's amazing. Yeah. The Departed.
The Departed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in so many good ones. The Great Gatsby.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's just outright good, dude.
He's such an underrated actor.
Hey, so Jason, I remember you were telling me you were making a movie or something like that. You're working on a project.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Well,
what's up with that?
Okay. It's kind of embarrassing. I never like to talk about when I'm doing something. But okay. But so it's not an original idea. I'm kind of paying homage to another it's kind of horror genre. And
right. And what you're actually making a film?
Yeah, it's gonna
like
be like a
one-man film.
I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna just kind of set myself with the camera. I'm gonna edit it, and there's gonna be some special effects involved. So hopefully I can pull it off.
Whoa.
That's gonna be special effects, but like.
Are you gonna be blowing some?
No.
Blowing some shit.
Nothing fancy like that. It's just gonna be like some keying. I gotta key some things out and make it look believable.
Okay.
So I started doing that. I'm not finished with what I need to shoot. So I'm gonna shoot a couple more scenes and see if I can piece it together, and then I gotta see if I can pull off the effect. So
okay.
I'm hella excited.
Hopefully I can get it pulled off. But like I said, it's not my idea. It's something that surfaced on YouTube a long time ago about a certain premise that I'm utilizing that I'm not going to say, because if I do put it out there, I don't want to spoil it yet.
Is it like super applicable to today?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
No.
Me and Mick were talking before the episode and before we started recording, and Mick was like, man, what if they get a virus and it turns into like I Am Legend, where the virus actually makes zombies, or the cure,
no,
the
vaccine, because they got to work.
Right.
Dude, you never know. You know what I mean? You talk to you listen to these scientists talk and stuff, and they say usually it takes years for us to come up with a long time to come up with a vaccine for a virus, but this one's unknown, and we're talking about coming up with the vaccine in a matter of months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What if people, the hysteria going around, go over there to the hospital and start getting these injections? I'm not saying don't do it. This is just
right.
pure, like, what if, you know what I mean? But if they give us these injections and it's like I Am Legend, where they find out they're curing cancer with this thing, but they're not. They're ended up turning these guys into zombies.
This is the
happens,
quarantine speaking, not Mick.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. Me sitting on the couch for me sitting on the couch for a week playing.
That's what it is. You've been going back through the last.
See, that's such a good game. I should replay that too.
All right. I know,
I've been playing.
man. I know, but hey, dude, I want to watch.
It's going to take some time, because this keying that I have to do is going to have to be very precise, and it's going to be kind of hard to do. And I gotta, like I said, I still got to shoot some more. So it's
You speak like a real director, bro. When a movie comes out, like It's going to be precise. It's going to be good. It's going
Here's
to
the
be
problem.
macho. It's going to come out
Yeah.
sometime in the future.
I know this is going to be good because I don't even know what the word keying means. So if you're using big words like that, then you obviously know more than the average Joe.
Right. Hey, I want to be in a movie. Dude,
Yeah,
I want to shoot a movie, man.
Yeah,
we're quarantined.
Exactly.
No, after the stupid quarantine, maybe we'll do a movie, right? That's like
it's funny that you mentioned that. Oh,
I Am Legend happened.
Okay. Ooh, that would be cool.
Ooh, you're giving him ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving him ideas.
I know.
Right?
Don't give me ideas, man.
Right?
I'll run with them.
Come on, dude. I'm down to run it and we'll throw it on the page. I don't care.
Heck yeah.
Let everybody love it.
See it and love it. Yeah, but yeah,
awesome.
I'll be excited to.
I'm so excited because look
if I ever. But yeah, once I get it completed, it's pretty cool.
You're going to complete it because now I'm going to be in your ass. I'm going to be like, get it done, bro.
We're going
to watch it. Remember, I don't like to wait 7 years for another game to come out. So It's a movie we're talking about.
We're going to be your producers, and we're going to have a deadline set.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Snap.
No.
Tomorrow.
Well, it has to be during my next 2 weeks because I'm going to be on this coming week.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's going to take me. It's going to push me back. So I'm going to need those 2 weeks to be able to get back on track.
Well, we'll call you from our 2 weeks off and
have your
see how you're doing.
Right.
We'll see how you're doing just to check in on
you. Have your people call my people.
Be safe, Jason. Be safe.
This is all within the confines of my own home, people. So I'm still being safe and I'm sheltering and placing. So that was just a blanket statement for everybody to know that I'm not going out.
You're not. He's not. Jason's not like shooting in public anyway.
Hey, production's supposed to be shut down everywhere. What's he doing shooting? No, I'm in home. I'm in my home.
Hey, I am so proud of myself. I haven't ate out since
Nice.
That's good,
dude. I've been making pozole. I've been making corned beef. I've been making a whole bunch of shit that's hella good. That's fattening, but it's better than Taco Bell. Yeah. It's better than Wienerschnitzel.
You eat Wienerschnitzel? Oh my god!
I love Wienerschnitzel.
You don't like corn dogs, if I wanted to go home sick from school, I'd go eat Wienerschnitzel at lunch.
You need to go jump off a building right now. Corn dogs from Wienerschnitzel.
No, I go there.
I'll be
dog. I can't. I love their chili dogs. I just can't. If I go.
No.
See, thank you, Jason.
Oh my
thank
God.
you,
I've always loved it.
Jason. It's the Mick and Jason podcast. It's the Mick and Jason podcast. We're keeping it. Steven, get the bleep out.
I don't know, man. I know all fast food is bad. I know it's all probably the same. But there's something about Wienerschnitzel that literally turns my stomach when
Maybe because you can't say it right.
There's something about Wienerschnitzel that is it not a
Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh my God.
It's not Snitchel.
Snitchel. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of words I can't say right, okay? People have come up to me and they're like, you say this word really weird. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's the right word to say. Here, I'll give you some. I have to stop myself and think about uncle.
Wait, what?
Because I say the word uncle.
Oh.
Because I say uncle.
That is kind of weird.
I say uncle and antenna and antenna.
Antenna.
I say
antenna.
Antenna.
I know people that say pillow instead of
Well, yeah,
pillow.
there's that, or like milk instead of milk. Milk.
Oh, milk.
My favorite one ever is frustrated. Instead of frustrated.
Right.
Yeah. No, I have something wrong in my brain. I can't say words.
I think that's just all Americans,
It's
man.
okay.
We're just all lazy like that. We start cutting words shorter. We start taking syllables or letters out of it and make it easier to say. Like library, like library instead of
library
or axe. Let me axe.
Let me
axe you. I don't get it.
I get it. Wienerschnitzel, though. Just in case you didn't know what Steven was saying.
Wienerschnitzel. I just got to say it in German accent. Wienerschnitzel.
Exactly. Now
hey, that's my new favorite word to say.
That's probably the most correct way you can say it.
Oh man.
Now you have to say it like that all the time.
I'm not touching that one.
You want to get some Wienerschnitzel?
Nope. I'm not touching that
one. Jason's like, I'm out. I'm out.
Hey, you want a good chili dog, dude? You gotta go to Willie's. Willie's got the best chili dog. It's right there on Broadway and 16th. Boy.
Broadway and 16th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Broadway and 16th, between X and Broadway.
Okay.
I got you.
On 16th. Go over there and take a look. It's delicious.
You know where another place to go is if you
I always get their chili cheese fries, and I have them fried two fried eggs and put it on top with onions and tapatio over the top. So good. They hook it up. They get all excited when you ask for that too. They're like, "Oh, try to put this on there. You want onions? You want tomatoes? I'll put it on there for you for free."
Let's go.
I'm like, "Oh yeah,
I'll take whatever."
Well, I'm the only guy that orders it besides another guy that I have to send a picture to all the time because he likes.
He's just rubbing it in his face.
Like,
look what I got today.
Look what I got in my lap today.
There's Wienerschnitzel is the place that you go to get runs, and the other place is La Garnacha.
Oh, yep, La Garnacha. Dude,
they give you the biggest
big
portions
burrito
ever. Like, it's the biggest burrito you'll ever eat in your life.
Wait, what was that? La Cucaracha? I don't want to eat there. What?
It's pretty much.
La Garnacha.
It's it's off of 16th.
It used to be like $7. It used to be like $7 a burrito, and I'm telling you, dude, I'm a big guy. I eat a lot of food. I can't finish the whole thing. I usually eat half for the morning and then half at lunch if I can even finish it.
But here's
full for the morning. They're so big, but now they're like they got the
that never works,
and I think that never works. So they got to pay that thing off, and now they had to bring their prices up to $8. Something.
Yeah, it's like, literally this.
Really? And it was a shitty machine. Dude, I gotta say that.
Yeah.
You know those Coke machines that got all the the flavors and stuff like that?
They have you can make all kinds.
They should burn every one of those things, dude. Because when I want a Pepsi, I want a Pepsi. When I want a Coke, I want a Coke. I don't want bubble gum for every flavor.
No, but
I don't want. I don't know every. It doesn't matter if you get Sprite, if you get Coke, if you get Dr. Pepper, ginger ale, it all tastes the same because everything is all blended together.
I like when Mick gets all fired up.
I know. But the thing is, though,
I'm so mad, dude. I go to the movie theater. I went to the movie theater, and that's all they got now. What the hell was that? I was so mad. I was like, I'm not even getting soda anymore. Give me a tea that's in there.
Why?
In that thing.
It's all that you don't have to make any extra clicks to make it regular. When you click a soda, it starts out with the regular soda.
And it tastes like lime, orange,
normal.
Ginger ale, root beer. It tastes like everything mixed together. Like some kid sat there and put your soda in every freaking button
That's
there
making
is.
Suicide.
Yeah.
Yes. I do that oh my goodness! It tastes like every soda tastes like bubblegum soda because
I don't have the same. I'm not in the same boat as you, Nick. I've had a good experience with those.
Well, you don't even know how to say Wienerschnitzel.
And have your diarrhea. Get your Wienerschnitzel and diarrhea.
I will tell you one thing though to go with your diarrhea thing. I didn't have diarrhea, but they did like, what was it, like 20 for 10 chili dogs or something like that at one point in time. And there was some kind of
20 chili dogs for what are you doing?
Yeah, it was like a family deal. I remember that. No, I remember that. That
no,
was
they,
like when I was
they
a
did
kid.
it recently, dude. Well, not recently. This was probably, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago or something like that. But it was somewhere in the recent history.
Well, what's your
yeah. Yeah, it was about 5 years ago or something like that. As we did it, and then like
recently, half a decade ago,
when they had Wienerschnitzel in the back of a T-Rex walking around.
Well, that's when you treat yourself, man. You can't do that all the time. You know, you got to do it every half a decade or so.
Hey, when I treat myself, I don't go to Wienerschnitzel. Okay,
Sorry,
if I'm gonna treat myself, I go to Chipotle or like Oscars. I'll go to Oscars if I'm gonna treat myself.
Okay, fancy pants.
Oscars is bomb.
Good. Chipotle,
fancy
Chipotle. Dude, it's just McDonald's.
Yeah,
you know
McDonald's
owns
Chipotle? Everybody.
Oh no, it tastes like hospital
burritos. Wow.
What are you talking about? It tastes fine.
Yes. When I went, dude, when I went to the hospital and had my son, I had nothing but hospital burritos, Chipotle burritos. No. It was like freeze dried. They just throw a little bit of water on the shit and it just evaporates into
burrito. Get out of here.
No, it's disgusting.
Everybody hates Chipotle, down. But Chipotle is so good.
I've never known.
What is a watered down? I hate Chipotle.
Something's wrong with you.
I hate Chipotle. I'd rather go to.
I'd
rather go to Oscars. You're telling me you go to Oscars.
Hold on, no.
Right?
Yeah, no.
And then you go to Chipotle.
I pick Oscars over Chipotle every time. But if I can't go to Oscars, I guess that's the choice. Huh? It's like it.
If you want a big burrito, why don't you go to
diarrhea?
There's nothing wrong with Chipotle burritos, damn it. That's all I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Chipotle. Everybody gets on Chipotle, but there's nothing wrong with it. But if I can go to... Here's the problem. Chipotle, I can go in and out. I'm in and out. Oscars, they take their time to, like, make the food, and it's, like, hot, steaming fresh, and you got to go get your salsas, and it's, like, a whole experience. You know what I mean?
No, Chipotle is, like, high school food where they just slap it on your plate.
You get out of here.
Or like prison food where they just slap it in the burrito.
You can't speak for Chipotle because you haven't gone to Chipotle in a while.
I have gone to Chipotle. I was like, oh, look at that dude burrito.
Maybe you just don't know how to dress your burrito, man. You don't know how to tell them what to put on it.
That's what it is. The first time I ever went, my buddy got me a burrito. He's like, all right, I'm going to hook you up. And I'm like, okay, cool. It was the most disgusting burrito ever.
Yeah, you gotta know what you want to.
He got like black beans and the veggies, and I was like, I'm not having this.
Where do black beans come? It's a burrito. It's supposed to be right.
Brown rice, pinto beans, all the time, every time.
All the time.
Yes.
Every time.
What are you doing?
They have the options for black beans.
Why is the option?
Because people like to be healthy for some reason. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is.
You're a hipster.
I get brown rice, pinto beans every time. It never changes. Whenever you go to Chipotle, you get brown rice and pinto beans.
That mother freaker.
I'm gonna stuff that mother freaker.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, we are way off track.
Okay,
off track.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. Sorry.
So I also watched another movie. It's a little older movie, and it's a really good movie. Actually, I was super surprised. It's Logan Lucky.
Oh yeah,
that movie was good.
Was it?
That movie was really good.
I didn't watch it.
It was good. It's got Adam Driver,
and Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Daniel Craig. Yeah. It's got Daniel Craig in it. He plays another redneck. It's awesome. It's so cool to see Daniel Craig in a role that isn't James Bond because that's the only thing I know him for.
Right. Yeah.
And he made a cameo. He made a cameo in Star Wars and Force Awakens, but that was it. But like,
wait, what? Whoa! Slow down. Wait.
Yeah, he made a.
Daniel Craig was in Force Awakens.
Yeah, he was. You know when Rey gets captured, and she's like she's in Kylo's like ship, and she's like being held down, and she uses the Force for the first time.
Yeah.
One of those stormtroopers is Daniel Craig.
Oh, wait, but he's got his helmet on or what?
Yeah, he's got his helmet on.
Oh, so how do you know it's Daniel Craig then? How's it
I think he's credited as Daniel Craig as in the I think he's credited. Let me look it up.
Okay, but if you're watching the movie, you wouldn't know it's him. It's just like his voice distinguishable.
If you hear his voice,
I gotta go back and watch that scene, man.
Yeah. He's one of the stormtroopers. He gets a cameo because he talks to her. He has like a moment where they talk for a few.
Yeah,
minutes.
I remember she was talking. Yeah, I didn't pick Daniel Craig. Well, I guess like I said, I only know him from 007. So, but
yeah. So he said Daniel Craig. Somebody's talking. He said Daniel Craig lied to me. Interviewing the Spectre star in London this summer, I had to run through my questions for whatever. He's talking about he was going to interview him about James Bond, and towards the end of our conversation, I asked the British actor about a certain rumor that had been ricocheting across the web, and Craig delivered a cameo as a stormtrooper in Star Wars. He denied it at first, but then he got mad at Simon Pegg for getting it out there. But yeah, he was an extra in another movie.
Okay.
And it was in that movie.
I thought I was going crazy for a second because it was like on the under thing, and like it wasn't like blatant, like he was there, and I missed him somehow. So okay, but okay, got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It was a cameo to the A New Hope when he says like these aren't when Obi-Wan says like these aren't the droids you're looking for. Mick, do you have that lighter again? Get up out of here.
Something else.
I'm playing with cat wax.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yeah. But it was but Logan Lucky was a really good movie.
Yeah.
And it was like really funny. It was really crazy. It's like this heist movie. And Adam Driver plays this bartender. He's like a one-armed bartender. And it's really good. Adam Driver is also like a really good actor outside of his Star Wars cameo. I saw him in what's that one with Scarlett Johansson, Marriage Story?
Yeah.
That one's a really good movie. It's a sad and depressing movie.
Yeah, I heard that. I got to be in the right state of mind to go in and watch that.
Yeah, it's just you got to be prepared. There's no like, it's kind of weird. There's no like happy ending. You know what I mean? Like it's like two people have kind of accepted this thing.
So it's like real life?
Yeah, it's like real life. Exactly. But the acting is so good. And the scene you'll probably see floating around is the argument. They have like a big argument, and it was like
I did see that floating around, but I refused to watch it because I want to watch the movie. And I don't want to
watch the movie. It's on Netflix. It's super good.
Yeah, I don't know. Me and my wife wanted to see it with me, and so I've been holding off for us to watch it together. And then sometimes she's like, "Nah, for the content, I'm not quite ready yet for it."
Yeah,
like,
okay. That's funny you say that because like I watched it with my wife too, and it actually turned into like us having a discussion at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's not what I wanted that to turn into. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't fighting or anything, but it was like, how do you feel about some stuff? Like, because they bring up like real life stuff.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, this is like, it hits home if you're a married person or couple, then it's gonna hit home. It's a grind to get through, but it's such a good movie.
Yeah, I want to check that out. But Logan Lucky's good too, though. Huh?
Yeah, Logan Lucky's good. And then the other movie I saw, which was recommended to us by a coworker. If you're listening, you'll know who you are. Excuse me.
Who's that?
Yeah, you never heard of that guy? It was.
You're so polite.
Spencer.
Just let it go.
On Netflix, the new Mark Wahlberg.
Spencer movie. Confidential or something?
Yeah, Spencer Confidential. That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That was a good movie too. Like it's a Netflix movie, but it was a good movie. It was a cool.
I got recommended that movie too.
You got what?
Someone recommended that movie to me too.
I think it was to you and me. We were both walking out, and the guy came up and said it. told us we need to watch it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we saw it, and me and my wife were like, "Oh, dang, let's watch this movie." Post Malone is in it.
Yeah.
He does a good job. He plays it's a little side role, but it's a good little movie. And it was again a nice murder mystery movie.
So I think it's not a secret. If it is, I'm gonna reveal a secret. Not that big of a Mark Wahlberg fan.
What?
So yeah. So that's why I was kind of like hesitant in watching that movie. So I'm like,
Why are you not a Mark Wahlberg fan?
I've never seen a good movie with him in it.
You don't like our Marky Mark? You don't like sweet baby boy Marky Mark?
Wait, I take that back because I like Ted.
Yeah, Ted was good.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Four Brothers or Brothers?
Really? Huh?
You ever see Four Brothers or what's it called? I think it's called Brothers.
Yeah, Four Brothers. Yeah,
that's a good movie too. Yeah,
that's pretty good, but it's not good because of him.
Well, shut up.
I mean, it's actually, it's an okay movie. It's an average movie. I wouldn't even say it's a good movie. It's okay if someone has it and it's on and you're trying to pass the time. It's something to watch. But it's not great. I'm not going to start recommending that movie to people. Or I didn't recommend that movie to people. It was all right.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's no Mark he's no Mark Wahlberg. He's no Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, he's definitely not.
No, but I think he's good. Like he's a very good like second role. Like I've never. Let's see. He didn't
name a really good movie that he was in that is good because of him.
Yeah. No, I don't think I could.
No, yeah, exactly.
I'd have to look at his filmography first. But I don't. But he's like a good supporting actor. He's a really good supporting actor, I think.
Okay. If you want to give him that, yeah, okay. I don't know. I just can't get behind Mark Wahlberg. He's okay. I can tolerate him, but it's like I'm not gonna watch a movie because he's in it. And yeah, so that's why that's why I didn't watch Spencer Confidential yet, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the post that I put about Marvel Studios shutting down?
Oh, that like everything's been everything.
Yeah, all the production.
It's sad now because we're not even surprised by it anymore. Like, oh yeah.
No, yeah. No, yeah. Sorry.
But it's crazy. It is crazy that it's affecting the world.
Well, yeah, China, they opened their stuff back up now.
No. I just saw a news article that said they issued another reclosing of all movie theaters. Yeah.
Oh shit.
They ordered a second, it's like an official shut it all down again, keep it all down.
Oh wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah, they're being serious about it. Marvel. Oh, that also reminds me. Did you see that Matt Reeves finally came out and said that all production for Batman has stopped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Everything has stopped, bro.
I know.
No more new movies. No more new hero movies.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Keep red boxing.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I actually watched something else too.
Oh yeah, what's up?
I watched Bombshell. You guys heard of Bombshell?
It sounds familiar.
So it's a real life story about the news anchor that was taken down with that Me Too movement.
Huh.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Dang it, I forgot his name. But Charlize Theron is in it, Margot Robbie's in it, and freaking somebody else. Nicole Kidman is in it.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's based on true events, and so all these news anchor women are trying to. There's like all the sexual harassment and stuff going on.
Oh, okay.
Of women. But anyway, so you can kind of get the gist of what.
Yeah.
But oh my God, there are some good performances in that one. That's a good movie.
Really?
I thought that was a really good movie, and I actually have a different level of respect for Margot Robbie and her acting now.
All right.
She was really good in that, I think. No, I don't think she was really good in that movie.
I know she was really good.
Yeah, I know she was really good, and I didn't know she had acting chops like that. To be honest with you, and that's not the insult her or anything like that. She's pretty good. She's doing very well for herself as an actress. But yeah, she very good performance, and it was good. I think it was very well put together. The guy who was getting taken down, the CEO, was John Lithgow,
right?
And so he had like his prosthetics on to make him look how he looked. But yeah, anyway, it was just, I think they pieced it together very well. All the performances across the board was very well done, and I think that's a movie to check out, dude. If you guys are okay with tolerating stuff like that and watching that kind of movie based on real events and stuff like that.
Nice.
I think that's a good watch.
I'll have to check it out. Speaking of like good stuff, The Last of Us, the TV series, is going to come out. So you've been playing the game through again, right?
Yeah, dude. I wanted to play because that's the new game's about to come out. I don't know if it's dropping with the new console or if it's dropping right before the new console. But I wanted to, revamp my knowledge of the story before I get in it. Right. So I went back and I'm playing it. And I'm already at the end about to drop Ellie off at the
nice
with the Fireflies. And it's a great game,
yeah, game
dude.
Of the year.
I can't believe that this came out for PlayStation 3, dude. This could honestly be a AAA PlayStation 4 title today if it came out. I remember the beginning scene where his daughter.
Yeah.
Where the outbreak starts and they have no clue what's going on. And then his daughter goes down and he's trying to save him and his family. And they end up driving and they find this quarantine cop or whatever, the CDC guy. And he ends up radioing in saying, I got a father and his daughter. What do you want me to do? And they're like, and he's like, really? Okay. So he turns and shoots at them, and he tries to, that whole scene right there. You guys got to play the game to get it. It's so good. The story creation, the story is the best. The gameplay is awesome, but the story is like I cannot wait for this series to come out. You know what I mean? Hopefully they pick good characters.
Funny is the new game that's out there. You said the gameplay was so good, and Last of Us, like it looks so much better. Like in this new game that's coming out, it looks freaking like they excelled. I think.
No, I know. And it's about Ellie, dude. I can't. She's a dude, and that girl. Just because you learn to love that girl, you know what I mean, and who she is. Like she's never seen barbecue. She's never seen the life that we've seen. She's always grown up in the life of. This quarantine and this effed up world, and she's infected and blah 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 blah. But it's just I can't wait to see what they're going to bring in store to the next game, because it's just replaying this game. I can't wait till I finish this podcast so I could go back there and try to finish the game, because the story is it hooks you so hard. So hopefully they don't ruin it when they bring it into the
So I wanted to ask you guys about that. So I'm glad that you guys brought that up.
Okay.
So I've been thinking about this, and I mean I haven't seen. Maybe you guys seen something that I didn't, but I haven't seen yet of what it will be about. But I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, they're not going to redo the whole Joel and Ellie thing again. So it's definitely not going to be about that. So it's probably going to be like a prequel. Like it's going to be like.
Well, Joel dies.
Because he's in the next game.
I thought Joel dies at the end.
No, he's alive.
Whatever, but anyway, scratch that. I can't remember remind you. I haven't played this game forever, and I'm at the very end.
Yeah, so you can let us know. But I don't. I think something happened to him. But he's definitely he's in the next game, so he hasn't died. So whatever happened to him, he's still in he's in the Ellie's game. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Joel's
I like
tight.
Joel. Joel is so cool. The thing is, in the first game, the whole time he's resisting. He just wants to be alone because his daughter died and he has that detachment or whatever. And when Ellie comes into the picture, and she's like his daughter. His daughter was that quick to the word. You know what I mean? Like quick to snap back. You know what I mean? Like when you and me talk shit, you're quick to come back if I throw something at you. She was that type of person. Right, and Ellie is that person, and the whole time he's fighting it, he doesn't want that attachment with her because he could easily lose her, he did his daughter. Right, you know what I mean? And at the very end, when he goes to the Fireflies, he's about to let her go, and then he was like, "You know what, Ellie? Let's get the fuck out of here, dude." Right? That's what happens at the end.
I don't know. I'm not the guy to talk to about this because I have no idea.
Okay, well, I got to look it up, and maybe I'll talk about it on the next podcast. But that's how I remember it way back when
it's a long time ago too. So I don't remember.
13. Yeah, when I played it, but it's I can't wait to see the next game, dude.
There is another game coming out.
I'm so excited.
I'm really mad at right now.
That you're not what?
I'm really mad at right now.
Oh, you're mad at?
Yeah, we're mad at it. The Resident Evil 3.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. So listen,
there's a demo out now.
So there's a demo out.
Tell them what happened.
But they're also dropping this. There's this
Resident Evil Resistance.
You can get a demo for just the game. There's like a demo for the game itself. But then they have this multiplayer for.
No, they're two different games, Steven. Yeah, one's Resident Evil 3. Okay, and then there's Resident Evil Resistance.
Okay, my bad.
Which is
I thought it was
4v1.
I thought it was the same game, but like a zombies version of the game or whatever, like a multiplayer version. Okay, separate game.
No, it's a separate.
It's
a separate game.
Same game too. Is it? It's a separate.
I think it's
because
a separate game.
I read that they exclusively.
I'm pretty sure
really?
It's a separate.
They something that there's an exclusive part that was part of the multiplayer that was being released on the Xbox only, but the demo was out for all.
So that's the thing. It wasn't the thing that was released for Xbox was supposed to be released for all consoles, but there's a glitch on through Steam and PlayStation 4, which is what me and Mick have. So we weren't able to play it. So they were like, "Hey, download this thing. It's an open beta." Me and Mick were like, "Oh, let's stream it today." So we got it all ready to stream. We downloaded it. Go to log in. Nope. Not happening. And then
we even started streaming, and
people are coming in. We're like, "Hey, we're gonna start this thing up." And then I'm looking. So this is what it says.
And we had
so this is important update nothing for on Resident Evil Resistance open beta. Unfortunately, due to some technical issues, there's a slight delay for the Resident Evil Resistance open beta on PS4 and Steam. The Xbox One version is unaffected and will be available as scheduled. We are working to resolve the issue as quickly as possible and will keep you updated on its availability. We are sincerely apologize for the delay and appreciate your patience. I'm so mad. I was looking so
I was so irritated.
I was looking so forward to that.
And instead, we played Warzone and just embarrassed ourselves.
We did get fifth. We did get fifth place.
Why didn't you both play?
Mind you, I did win first place.
Just shut up with your gloating. Just shut up. This is the
don't.
This is
watch
the Jason
stream.
and Steven podcast. Nick is no longer here. I'm so salty that you won. Oh man, I don't think you did.
Okay, wait,
dude.
Guys, what I want to know. So, if the multiplayer didn't work, why didn't you guys go to the demo?
I didn't know there was a demo, so I'm going to do it now.
No, no. There's a demo for Resident Evil 3 remake.
Okay, so you're saying that
now the 4v1 thing.
What you
now the 4v1 thing is a new. It's getting really big right now. Like they just came out with one. Like 2 years ago, where you're Jason.
And those games have been huge. Those games have been so much fun to play.
Well, they just came. Right. Yeah. They just came out with the Predator one. I think just the same time as this
Slenderman was like the very first one.
Right. Right. So, I think they're different games. I'm pretty sure they're different games because I played Resident Evil 2 remake, and that was an awesome game. Steven, you got to get it. But
that's got to be a game.
We definitely got to stream. Definitely got to stream PlayStation.
Yeah.
Remake.
That's got to be a game that we come when this whole like quarantine thing is up. We got to come together and do like a let's play through that one, and like I'll play it, and you guys can just watch and make fun of me as I freak out.
You play.
We're playing in like a dark room, and I'm super scared.
You hella scary.
I can't.
I love those games, dude. I love being.
Can't, man. I get nervous playing. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now, and like when I'm like doing some stealth missions, I get nervous in those ones. I'm like, oh man, I can't be seen. I gotta be. Oh crap! They saw me run away. That's not even like that's not even like in the same ballpark as Resident Evil. I can't do it.
No, not at all.
Oh man, I'm not looking forward to it.
Not at all.
But we'll get it.
I love those games though, man.
So that's the game I've been playing. You've been playing what's it called? Last of Us, and I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And Odyssey's really good.
Hey, Jason. I remember you said you found what was that game you were talking about?
I found. Well, I mean, it's mine, but it was just sitting there that unopened. I found a Uncharted Lost Legacy, and if you guys play Uncharted, you know that there's like 2 women that Drake was always around. There's like this blonde chick, and then there's also the dark haired chick.
Yeah.
So
Laura Croft.
this particular game doesn't have Drake in it. It has the dark haired chick in it. So she's the lead character in this one.
Huh.
And so it's called Lost Legacy.
Right.
And I have not.
Have you been playing it?
It's still in its package, but I moved my PlayStation to a place where I can isolate and play it. And so I got it all set up and ready to go, but I haven't touched it yet. So I've been doing
it. You got time. Dude, you got time. Get on it.
I've been watching movies and I've been trying to make a movie. So that takes up a lot of time. And I got family stuff too. So
yeah, the family stuff is I'm definitely dealing with that. Like it's a balance. It's funny. I kind of had this like thought, you know what I mean? Like we always like talk about how, I wish I could like play games for a living. Now that like I have an opportunity to sit down and play games all day, it's like not fun sometimes. I'm like, I need a break. I need a break. My brain hurts right now. What's going on?
My eyes are hurting.
So like I think it's good as an escape, but to do it on a daily basis would just be so hard. I think just trying like having to push. You know, we joked earlier about Jason trying to finish his movie to push content. Having to do that for a video game would be so frustrating. I just feel like, you know, because like I gotta get to no matter what happens today, I gotta get to this point in the game, and it's just like, man, it's hard.
Yeah, man, I can dig it.
Yeah. I could totally get it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind playing the game every day, but not to the full extent that I have been lately. I'm like,
yep.
Okay, I'm done. Can I go breathe some fresh air?
Just going out into the backyard is nice to like, this fresh air.
Yeah.
What is this stuff?
Dirt.
I feel like I'm gonna forget how to do my job when I get back to work. Been on quarantine for so long.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, what do I do? How does this machine work again?
I know.
So, yeah. What were you gonna say, Mick? Oh, okay. No, have you guys? Speaking of like crazy, we were talking about Netflix stuff. Have you guys heard of that Tiger King? No, I haven't.
Oh my goodness! Did you watch it?
I need to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Carol killed her husband.
Whoa! Spoilers, bro.
Whoa!
Come on.
She did it.
Okay.
No. It's not a spoiler. You'll when you.
How many episodes?
It's a documentary. You'll see what I'm talking about when you watch it. I can't remember. I watched it straight through. It's so. These people are
slow down, guys. What is this?
Okay.
What is it?
I'm going to tell you what it is, and Jason, you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay? Because I haven't. No. I'm sorry, Mick. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
So it's about this guy from Florida, who is he's like a guy and a girl.
A guy and a girl. Well, a girl from no, he's not from
somewhere
Florida.
down south.
He's from
Okay, Oklahoma.
He's from Oklahoma. He's from Oklahoma, and
Okay, so
Carol is
they
from Florida. And they run this
sanctuary thing, yeah.
tigers,
and
like,
then it has to do like there's like smuggling of drugs and there's murder involved, and it's all real, isn't it?
No. Well, there's I don't know. Dude was set up, but anyway, I don't think there was like murder involved.
Okay.
There was a planned murder, right? It's basically a few. It's about a few between these two tiger sanctuaries. So basically, this guy,
Joe Exotic,
right? Yeah, Joe Exotic. He prides himself on being a gay redneck that's broke and has nightmares. Right, and ran for the 2019 president.
What?
Okay, he's cool. He's cool. He just.
The only thing I know
enjoy
about
him. Okay,
yeah,
everybody's talking
He's a
about
character,
it,
and it's all over Reddit.
Okay,
like this lady dressed up as the guy while on quarantine. She looks just like him. It's awesome.
Right. So this guy owns. Basically, he has. I don't know how many tigers he has. He has a lot of tigers, right? And he runs a zoo, and that's basically how he makes his money, right? He has people come, and he actually educates people on tigers and how they're going in danger. He's doing a good thing, I believe, right? And he's making money off these things. But anyways, there's this lady that is hecka shiesty that lives in Florida that runs a same kind of deal, but she quotes it as just a tiger sanctuary. You know what I mean? Like a legit tiger sanctuary where he's a zoo. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. It's an argument match. You never know what's true and what's not. But anyways, she talks crap on him. He talks crap on her. She got heck of money. He doesn't care who she is. So she, but hates that she talks crap about him. So he talks crap about her and puts a whole bunch of stuff out that she killed her husband, and there's a whole bunch of drama. It ends up being at the end where they set him up for trying to plan pay somebody to kill Carol.
$3,000. That's
for
it?
$3,000. Who would pay really $3,000? That does not make any sense, dude. You gotta watch it. Yeah. Everybody, if you're listening to it, watch it, dude. You're gonna be like, this bitch killed her husband, right? And destroyed this guy, Joe Exotic. I know the guy is weird, okay, and he's not into the most regular things, but it's horrible. It sucks that he got caught in this dwindling spiral and just got lost. He actually got sentenced 22 years in prison because of this whole thing, and I really think he got set up because there's people that worked on his farm, right? That didn't like him, and you could see in the conversations that they have on the phone with each other when they're working with the feds. It looks like the feds are really trying to. You guys got to watch it. I can't really explain it. You got to watch it, and you'll be like, you know what?
That's like that. What's that other one that was super good? Making a Murder. Did you guys ever watch that one?
I am team free Joe Exotic anyway.
Making a
hashtag thing. Free Joe Exotic. It is a thing. Look on it. Look on what's Netflix? It called?
Oh,
what's that thing you do? Instagram.
All right.
Yeah, dude. There's a whole community.
Yeah, well, I'll have to.
Anyways, it's funny.
I'm gonna need to watch it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's what I did on quarantine.
That's the thing is like usually you come back from like a long a vacation, and you're like, oh, I did all this stuff. And you're like, I watched this movie and this movie and this show and this show and this movie. I played this game. That's what it's going to be for everybody at work. What movies did you watch? What games did you play? Yeah, it's crazy.
Pretty much. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing. I've been. Oh. There was one last thing I wanted to go over, and then we can start wrapping up here. I have to apologize to you, Jason. I am now on board with your thought that Black Widow has the best character arc.
Yes, after watching, rewatching it.
Yeah. So I'm rewatching all of the MCU movies in chronological order, and I had never seen Winter Soldier.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, that was such a good.
How did that?
I don't know. I just like that one got looked over, and I went back.
That's in my top 5, by the way.
And so I got to it, and I was like, all right, we're gonna watch this, and man, it was such a good movie. And
she's so good in that movie.
Super good in the movie. She's really good.
And like her dynamic with Captain America in that movie is pretty awesome. Yeah. So I'm sorry.
No. You're like hitting it right on the head, hitting the nail on the head. It's just like really good. It's just like a really good. She does a great job, and her role in the MCU from there on is really good. And I think after seeing that, when I get to her death is going to mean more to me. I think. So I was in a totally different, like there were movies that I missed, and now that I'm watching them all, I'm understanding all of the, little like subtle nuances to each role, as the story progresses into Infinity War and to Endgame. So,
well, that's very big of you, man, to come back and say that you're wrong. I accept.
I mean,
I
said it in the podcast because I was like called out about it, but I really mean it now. it's like I was really wrong. Yeah, it was. It's fun. We're at we just finished what's it called? Guardians 2 today. I don't like that one as much as Guardians 1.
I didn't like that one at all.
I didn't like the whole like. I don't know.
It undid a lot of things with Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's kind of like a pointless movie. Almost.
It was weird. It was like, I don't know, just little things too. It's like way more vulgar than Guardian. Like we're watching it with our kids.
Yeah,
it was like really hard to watch that one. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, it's not.
I still
not
liked
bad,
it. It wasn't
it's just
bad.
Like, it's one of the, It's one of the Marvel movies that you could go again without a rebuy or without a rewatch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And was it me? Everyone else said they liked this scene. I thought the whole dad playing catch with his son thing.
Yeah, it's so
corny.
Forced. It's like so weird.
Yeah, it was so forced, corny. It was. Yeah, it was. It just did not do what it was supposed to do. I think, and I was like.
Yeah, anyway, no, it was like I felt the same way. It's just like, what I'm watching a son and dad play catch. This is so weird. It's not even with a baseball. It's like a ball of light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it was forced. There's definitely there's another very forced scene that I think got a lot of hate, and it's in Endgame, and I think I'm gonna get like a lot of flack for this, but you know the scene where. It's a scene at the end where Peter is like, how am I going to get this glove over to the van? And then they pans around and is like, we'll help you. And it's all the women of Marvel.
Yeah.
I get what they're trying to do there, but I felt like it was just such a forced scene. You know what I mean? Like they just totally shoehorned this like this female agenda in there, like this feminist agenda, and I was just like, oh, come on.
So I get what you're saying. It was definitely forced. I think the way they did it was forced.
Yeah.
So you definitely feel it. But I kind of was more tolerant of it because I kind of knew what they were hinting at, because there is a comic run that they have where it's like those heroes are in a team together. Yeah, so they kind of have their own team in this comic run. So I think they're trying to hint at the fact that that's a possibility that they might do that in the cinematic universe down the line.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I don't feel like that was the intent though, because I remember hearing from the director of that movie that like we were in this moment, we had like all these like awesome superheroes. We thought we'd like let's just give them this moment, and it's like, yeah, that's cool and every like I don't know. I feel like a chauvinistic pig, but
Well, yeah, even still, if it was to hint at things to come, they're not going to say it because that's going to spoil what hasn't been announced yet, and they can't.
Right, but I don't think at all.
I
don't think in any way it was a hint for things to come. I think it was just a moment where they were like, let's show these women in the field. You know what I mean? Like these women who are amazing doing their thing, which we all agree that they are. Like they don't need to put that. That was my thing. It's like, I already know that they're all awesome. I don't need that like shoved in my face type of thing. So I don't know. Right. I'm gonna, curl some ears in, saying what I'm saying, but
probably. But the fact of the matter is, you're still right because Disney has proven that they've been on an agenda lately.
That's the thing.
Across a lot of their movies, not just.
Yep, I agree.
MCUs.
I agree.
Yeah.
But either way, the MCU movies have been awesome. It's been cool to rewatch them. I had a revelation. I finally figured out who the kid was at the end of Endgame. I posted on it, but like, remember the random kid at the end of Endgame at the funeral?
Yeah.
I never knew who that was, and like even when I researched it and saw like who was that kid, they said it. I saw Iron Man 3 today, and it's the kid who helps him restore the Iron Man 3 suit. The Mark 40.
Yeah, I didn't know. So I saw him at the funeral, and I was also wondering who the heck that was.
Yeah, it's that little kid.
When you posted that, I was like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
And then
that's what I love about these like callbacks, and like we've been watching all the extra scenes at the end and everything, and they're cool to see them. Like they at the end of Winter Soldier they talk about Quicksilver and Wanda, and it's cool to see it all tie in like in rapid succession, not having to wait 2 years, 4 years for the movies to come out. So
I would like to see her brother come back, man. I would like to see Quicksilver come back.
I was actually reading up on that. Somebody posted about it today on the page, but they were saying that like you can't bring him back because there was a lot of confusion about whether it was a tie-in to X-Men coming into the MCU, but it wasn't. They wanted to like stop that thought, so that's why they killed him off.
Really?
Because they thought they were going to see the X-Men version of Quicksilver come in, but it's not him. It's a different version, I guess, or something like that.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
So they wanted, because it is part of the MCU, like X-Men is a part of it. So I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
We'll have to see more. We'll have to wait and see. That's the other thing too, because that's the other thing too, because at the end of Guardians 2, remember the what were the Supremes called, or like the Supreme people? She like at
the freak, what is it called?
I can't remember, but they're the ones who were chasing them, the Guardians, the whole movie. And they at the very end of the credits, she talks about she has this like new pod, this new birthing pod.
The Celestials?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No, not Celestials.
No,
because that's what what's his name was. Kurt Russell's character. He was a Celestial.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Anyway, I digress. But she was like, "Oh, we have this like new. I'm gonna call him Adam or something like that," and that's a callback to like a
Adam Warlock.
Yeah, Adam Warlock. So I wonder if we're gonna see like Adam Warlock in one of the new movies to come in the next phase of Marvel.
Right? Yeah.
So because we never saw it, we got it in Guardians 2, but we never saw it in up to Phase 3.
Right.
So
I know, and I was wondering too, like, where the heck is that? I thought he was gonna come out in Endgame or something like that, but yeah, he didn't even surface.
I don't. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? It's all a mystery.
Yeah.
So cool. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up here, and we are gonna continue just keeping up on this whole quarantine stuff. It sucks, but it's cool. Just, stay safe, stay inside, play some games, watch some movies. And,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you're doing. We'll keep updated on what we're doing. And again, we're gonna try to stream. Hopefully, once this Resident Evil Resistance thing drops, we can all play together and stream that. It'd be cool to do like a live podcast. I think that would be something really cool to aim towards.
That would be cool to do.
Take some questions from the audience. But yeah, so be sure to go like our Facebook page, the Geek Retreat Podcast on Facebook. We're past that 100 follower mark, and people are being really active, and it's really fun to just like talk with you guys about games and movies and cool things you guys are seeing. It's really encouraging to see you guys post and interact with us the way we want to interact with you guys. So keep that up. This episode today is the day you're listening to it is the 30th. The next episode of the podcast will be out on the 6th and every Monday. So stay tuned for that. And we'll find some more polls to put out. And so my name is Steven, and that's Mick.
What up? Later.
and that's Jason.
Yep, be safe out there, guys.
Yeah, and we are the Geek Retreat.
Stay indoors.
Watch some movies, play some games, and
let us know.
We'll talk to you guys
and live long and prosper.
There you go. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. Toodles.